No,
You
no.
with me, Papa?
Do you work in you?
Oh, I can't hear the TV. Good evening, everybody. Well, I wanted to come on here and tell you about my good day. I had a good day with my husband. Um, um, yes, I had a little accident, but it's nothing major. It was just where I was dehydrated. But the cops it came earlier just now and got me some Gatorade and some water. But I told my husband he'll have to help me drink the water because I can't drink a whole jug. I don't like water. I'm not a kind of person to drink water. But they said it'll keep me from getting dehydrated. But I was telling my husband that that maybe we could make a fun video. I ain't done it in a while. I was talking about how he did the voices like the Undertaker and the Paul Bearer and he does some pretty neat things with it. He makes me giggle because he knows Kit Kat don't feel good right now and bless his heart, he has to take care of me. But you know, life is life. When you get sick, you can't help it sometimes. But I've had a really great day and thank you for all the prayers that my husband was telling me last night that you guys were praying for me last night before I went to sleep. Thank you for all the prayers. We've been through a lot, and thank you to our scribers for coming to us. We really appreciate it. Um, if you guys want to talk, I'm on here. I usually don't stay on here long, but if you guys want to chat, that's fine. Um, I would love to hear from one of our subscribers. Um, we had some McDonald's for dinner. We had chicken biscuits with some fries, and I went grocery shopping today. Went to some thrift stores. I got my husband some cute little stuffed animals. I think I got him two bunnies and one teddy bear, and I got him some CDs that I got for free. I got us a box so we can start packing up, so we can start packing our stuff up. If we find the lucky, beautiful woman, if we ever can find her, if she's out there, I know you're out there, sweetheart. You're not in trouble with us. I wanted to, say to my bestie, baby, if you're out there, um, mom and dad loves you, and I just want to say that I got you some beautiful stuff. Um, I got to make a list to see what you don't got on your gift bag. I'll have to make a list so I can figure out what I need to get you. I didn't know if you like earrings or bracelets or um, ring. I got you a ring because my ring didn't fit me, so I'll give it to you because my fingers swell. That's why I don't wear rings. My fingers swells, if you can tell. My hands are a little bit fatter, but I gave you mine. But I was I was gonna go to the thrift store tomorrow and see if they still got that T-shirt. I found you a Tennessee shirt. I gotta find you some pants to go with it. Um, Something like orange or black. I'm trying to find you some pants. I didn't know if you would wear, jeans or sweatpants or night pants. I didn't know because I got to get my husband some night pants because he likes wearing them. It's comfy to wear night pants. It really is because I like wearing them around the house. Or if I go in public, I'll wear them once in a while. Um, but, today's been a good day. In a little bit, I'm going to dress my dolls a little bit, like my husband was explaining this morning. Oh, oh yeah, I wanted to comment on that. Thank you to my husband for explaining things to y'all better this morning. I overslept a little bit. I was tired. Uh, I was a little bit tired from yesterday. The sun kind of made me a little bit loopsy. It means I'm tired. uh, I have bad knees as it is. The ambulance had to give me some fluid from my knees, so my knees wouldn't go all the way out. And I just want to tell the ambulance people thank you and the officer Christopher thank you for helping me earlier. If I didn't get a chance to tell you, um, thank you, Jackie, for answering the phone when I called. Thank you, buddy, for getting me help. I didn't get a chance to tell you thank you. If you see YouTube, I just want to thank you because Derek said you're a very nice man, and he's known you for a long time. And uh, what you guys been up to? Is there anything fun you guys did this weekend, or do you guys like to draw, color? I like to do that kind of stuff, but I like chalk too. Like I go maybe like if we find that bestie, like we can go out and where we moved to. We could find like a sidewalk, and maybe we could draw with some chalk. Or do you like to jump on a trampoline? Because I'm not a very good person when I get on a trampoline because I get like dizzy because all the jumping I've done because I did that when I was little, but I was scared of a trampoline because of the little bars on the side because I used to get caught with my foot. And yes, I have bad news if you want to know. I'm going to tell you a little bit more about me so you know a little bit more about me. I have asthma. I'm on inhaler. I graduated in 2008 from North High School. Yes, I used to be a cheerleader, but used to be a basketball player, softball player, soccer. I did Special Olympics. I did like the easy stuff, like the 100 meter, the how you run the 100 meter dash. And I did where you throw the little bean bags and that little circle thingy at the Special Olympics. I forget what it's called. I did that a little bit. I used to jump the hurdles to they time you to see how many hurdles you jump over. They time you to see how fast you are. And I was kind of in between that time, but it wasn't bad. It was like maybe 9.28, I think it was. And I told the person that was doing it with me, the girl that was next to me, she was racing with me, and I was trying to get her to giggle at me, and I was kind of acting goofy towards her because I was trying to get her to laugh at me. And she was like, I said, I bet you I can outbeat you. And she goes, and she was a little bit long legged than me. She had some beautiful legs. And we were in the same class together. We were in mathematics and English. And yes, I hated English. Let me tell you, I hated my English class. I hated math. I hated social studies. I failed those classes if you want to know for a laugh. I failed. But my principal let me graduate anyway because I think he was getting tired of me anyway. But yes, I'm 4'11". My weight's 168 pounds. I've been married to Derek Lehman for it's getting ready to be 12, right, babe? In August, it's getting ready to be 12, right? It's getting ready to be 12 years in August. Oh no, it's been 11, baby. Oh, is it gonna be 11 this year? It's gonna be my mistake. It's gonna be 11 this year. I thought it was 11 last year. Oh. Oh, it's going to be 11. Sorry, my mistake. That was my fault. Um, Let me tell you a little bit about my husband. He is a sweetheart. He's 37, getting ready to turn 38. He has cerebral palsy. Um, he's smart and talented, and and I just want you guys to know that he's trying to be sweet to y'all, and I'm not going to be on here yelling and screaming. Um, he really wants somebody like I do, and I do want it. I had a good conversation with him this morning. It breaks my heart that you guys are scared, and you guys don't have to be scared of us because we would never ever let nothing happen to you. We want to spoil you and take you out for dinner. Maybe we can go dancing one night. There's not a light indicator. Just to let you know, there's like no bars, no beaches, no um, there ain't no dance places. One time before I met my husband, yes, I went to a bar that was called Cotton Joe's. Um, I did that before I met my husband. It was just like a dance place where you can, dance a little bit. And I used to drink sodas. I got off of alcohol because I knew it wasn't healthy for me. And now I didn't have to go to AA classes. Um, and my dad said he was very proud of me because he said most girls that get on alcohol, it's hard for them to get off of it. But he said he was very, very, very proud of me because he said some girls stay on drugs, just to make themselves feel better. I told Dad, I said girls don't need to be on drugs because we're beautiful and we should have a good head on our shoulders and do better. Like if I get upset with you, it doesn't mean I'm very angry with you, but I go for like a walk, walk around church or something and pet the animals outside, and then I'll come back in and talk to you after I'll um, calm down, Like my husband said, I got a cat and bunnies and cows and stuff like that. I don't go to church as much anymore because there's a lot of drama over there, so I try to stay away from drama because I don't like drama. Um, but thank you for you scrubbers for coming to us. We really appreciate it. I know I ain't been on here in a while. I just been trying to keep my house clean and trying to get things done and trying to make my husband, cooking him dinner and doing his laundry for him, his dishes. We do like the same old, watching TV, watching the Braves. Yes, the Braves lost tonight. Bless their little hearts. They're hard workers, though. I mean, they. I hope we don't lose the championship because we are all-time champions. Thank you, Braves, for cheering us up and being there as our home team. Went to the pawn shop. If you are living in Decatur, don't go to the pawn shop. It's a same old shit. Like I was telling my husband last night, I said, it's the same old. I said, they don't get nothing new in. And, baby, is there anything you want to say on here, honey? You want to say anything on here, honey? Huh? Hold on. Let me go tie a shoe and he'll be here in a minute. You can't wrap your shoe, baby. You can't wrap your shoe. Shoe. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you almost had it. You almost had it. Good boy. All right. We should have wrapped your shoe. You should have wrapped your shoe. Like you was with some get lots of my shoes. You can sit up. Thank you. Want to say something to you? Come on, baby. Come on, sweetie. Here he is. Here he is. He goes to house. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, baby.
Yeah, there ain't nothing much to put on now. Just pretty much the same old stuff. You know, like I said, like every other day, I have to put one of these straightening out videos on. I don't know. She asks me all the time what, same things as relates to what we're trying to get to, and I don't know what to tell anything. I don't. Uh, Too hot to be out. Uh, you know, One time we get something, it ain't all put out, thought through right, or something's not right with it, and it just ain't the way I looked at it, the way I drew it up. So I decided, I don't know. She said most of it, it's stuff here, but whether or not one of you's out there, able to live up to, especially me. I'm a little tough to reel in, and I'm trying to look out for people trying to con me. So, when I'm talking, or someone's talking to me, I get to where now, kind of don't know what to think. So I'm not a big fan of a lot of people, and I know what's in there. Like I said, I know I could do it if somebody just let me do it and prove it to them. But I can't guarantee much. Like I said this morning on the video, can't guarantee people you already met. I can't guarantee that. Whether or not they're gonna like me or vice versa. Whether they're gonna like my wife. She is able to understand, though it was like beating a dead horse there for a while, but I told her, I said, well, you can leave. You want to leave, but I don't, I had to tell her the truth. I said, I don't like you people, I don't even like my own, but, I had to make her realize, we're not going to they're not going to like me just because you want to. And she had, I really had some cold tea.
You want some cold tea, sweetheart?
Put it in there and let it get cold for a while.
Okay.
Oh, but no, I've kind of reached this. I'm going to twist it up just a little bit. I kind of had to give her the same option. Didn't want to, but, there was no way I was going to make it work with what she had, all the stuff she tried. She might as well have give up on it because she tried me. I mean, she wasn't able to convert me to like them. So, it's not meant to be. I never put myself over. That's what I'm saying. So, but I believe there's something out there. If it wasn't so stressful and wasn't too much in the way, I could do it. But kids discourage me, and people on drugs discourage me, and people that wants beer and cigarettes always discourage me. So any of those things and any of those, unless it's just, you know, overly good and calm and not too rowdy. So my expectations are a little different from my wife's. I mean, it's one thing you talk to her, sweet talk her all you want to. Another thing when somebody else is talking to me most of the time. I ain't just trying to say that. It's pretty well factual. I mean, you know, I can be what she said. I can be what she said, but it takes a special person to get, you know, because I don't do a lot of stuff. What stuff I do, things I really like to do, and you know, we mentioned this morning. I just can't take anybody who's, you know, into a lot of that stuff I mentioned earlier. So you know, I give you a little slack on a couple of things, but you know, I'm not going to sit here and you know, like I say, me and my wife is, you know, going to be 11 years, and I've had this stuff on and off for almost 5 years now. This stuff going on. I do want it to end somewhere. I want to end as quick as possible, but like I told her this morning, I'm gonna have to change some things around, and if there is to be somebody, I wouldn't think so. But I'm gonna have to sit down here and probably tonight or whenever I get off this video and go over a few things, and just so it better protect everybody in it, and so that everybody knows expectations. Whether you're one of them that sees the video or not, and you say, "Hey, I saw the video," you know, because I can't take any chances like that. It's, you know, I told her, you know, I kind of went against what I was taught, and you know, and I know, like I said, I know I've seen people play me. My own mother's got that problem where she'll smile for a few seconds, and the next time you turn around, she's doing something. Uh, you know, when she shows up at your door, it's usually something wrong with her. So, like I said, that's why my family and my wife's family stuff don't work too good. So, you know, that's why I say you know, if I had lined it up perfectly, I don't like yelling, I don't like screaming either, and I don't like a lot of drama. But you know, that's all it seems to ever find my wife. As far as who comes in contact with her and all that stuff, I just I can't help her with it. You know, I can't stomach, you know, people on the internet, you know, and truth of it is, I don't like making those videos either. But you know, there's a lot of truth to them. You know, everything I put in there is, you know, that's a woman's problem. They get out there and you know, like this last one, you know, they kind of look at me like I'm stupid or something. And you know, I can't help you didn't run into me first, type thing. But you know, I'm not telling, like I said in the other video, I'm not telling you to give up your friends and your family, but I can't guarantee you they're gonna like me. If you like me, y'all be lucky. Y'all keep us three together. You know, if you got me and my wife, I don't know what you need all your friends for. Yeah, I could see family, but you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't guarantee you that. And again, it's not to be mean, but there's a lot of things I don't like, and it's just it had nothing to do with my family. It's just I never got into fishing, hunting, and all that kind of thing. I live out in the country, but you know, it feels like that's all I get done is you know somehow some way always seems like I'm always asked these things, and I don't know an answer. And tell my wife. Uh, I know she wants out of here, but there's no guarantee. As much as I'd like to show you stuff, and, and like I said earlier, we'd like to be able to give you a hug and all that stuff too, and just be ourselves. We'd like to be able to do things and have fun. And I know if it's the right woman out there, I know it can be fun. I know there's a lot to look forward to if the right woman came along for us. We're trying to find somebody in their mid 20s to 30s or something. And it's tough, but I'm I'm sure if my wife had just smile a little bit. I know it bothers her that it ain't happening right now, but I can't really help it. It's like I told her, she's got them animals outside. She's got her reborn dolls and all that kind of thing she can play with. Uh, you know, and that I say it all the time. I can't guarantee if this thing's going to get answered. You know, I feared, and I said this back when I dubbed her the crack whore, but I said this might have been our only shot. And like I said, everything, everybody knows about what happened there, and I just can't, I couldn't put up with it. There's too much stuff in the way, too much crap, uh, you know, too much drama in the way. And, like I said, there's a lot of things I like to do that make me happy, music, stuff like that. And I like I said, I said in another video, I don't know what my wife was told up there. I wasn't up there when, this certain person was up there. That's why, like I said, we don't let nobody give us rides anymore. We don't go to the apartments anymore. I mean, I'm not telling her she can't talk to these people, but she does it at her own risk. And like I said, I can't be out all the time. I'm hardly ever out. I told her after what happened today, I said I could call Scepter and set it up, and have a day put on it, and we could ride Scepter, go to Athens or somewhere, or whatever she wanted to do, because it's too hot for her to be out there walking. But like I said, she knows a nice version of me, and she also knows when I get ticked off too. And a lot of this is just, it's no way to explain all the things we've been through. I made a 3-hour video, almost 2-hour and 37-minute video one morning or whatever it was, and I made it a couple of days ago. And that's just part of what we've been through. I hit the high spots, and I don't know, like I said, it seems like you can find people who give you food, drinks, free dolls, free clothes, all that stuff. The one thing we really would like to see is this unicorn bestie feel, and have somebody like family or something. But I just, I don't know if that's possible. If something out there. I mean, I've put her numbers out here. I put her, where we're at. Uh, like I said, I know Decatur's hard. Decatur, Tennessee, I've lived in it almost all my life, so I know this better than my wife does. She's been here now for close to 12 years. I've been here practically my whole life almost, except for 2 or 3 years in McDonald, Tennessee. And like I told her, but I said this in the earlier video, I said I'm gonna have to get to where I have to watch Britney Spears and them, or the people that's on TV, the wrestlers, the female wrestlers. I'm just gonna have to watch them on TV, I guess, and just have that to do me or whatever. My wife puts on a movie if there's some woman in it. I mean, me and my wife like women better than we do guys, and it's. I ain't a man. I ain't good with guys. I don't like the whole tools and all the guys stuff that much. I could come up with things, and I'm not the smartest knife in the drawer, but I'm good at some things, and some things I've forgotten now. It's been a while, but I used to be a good speller till here recently, there's a lot of words I didn't spell in school, and even sometimes even the simplest ones I seem like I have a problem with now. But I used to think I was a pretty good speller. There's a lot of things I didn't like. I didn't like to go out and do dates or prom nights, or I ain't even been to my school reunion. I made a video one day about Roxanne, one of my high school crushes. The one I only had, in there, and some bonehead comes out of nowhere and gives me a little lip over it. Claims Beston's brother, whatever. But no, it's like I said, I lost my dad a little while ago, almost 9 years ago, and that's kind of when my family started really showing their ass. And even before that, my grandmother and them started acting weird and funny and doing all that stuff. Like I said, I made that video explaining all that the other day. It tells why and all that. It's a long video. So just watch the 2 hour and 37-minute video, and you'll find out a lot of why I don't fool my family and all that. It's in there. But no, I've done all I could do. I'm only one person, but my wife has tried me, and she's put me to the test, and I warn her all the time. It takes a certain person. I'm not trying to be picky. If it's a black woman, I take it. If me and my wife was to have a mixed woman, I take it. If it's a white woman, I take it. Whatever color it is. On the outside, don't matter. I was like somebody, that was kind of athletic, sporty like, or something, and had a little bit of girl in them too. For me and my wife, and somebody that, had a way of being themselves, being cheerful, and that's why I say that Susan one night that we had here over a year ago. I wish she just could have been smiling and could have been happy, and instead of telling all that bull crap and blaming all that stuff on other people and having that be the main topic, plus them kids acting up, being rowdy, who just didn't help me. And like I said, I got old school in me when it comes to certain things. And, you know, like I told my wife, I don't own papers on nobody. I don't have any rights to nobody. So if there's a lady out there willing to do this and wants to do this, and, I'll welcome it. I'll give it a whirl. I'll if I'm allowed to be myself, and cut up the way I like to cut up, and be sarcastic. That's usually the way I joke around. Like I'll make fun of something on TV or say something outlandish, and just to straight to the point. And that's usually what makes people laugh. Like my wife said, I'll do some wrestling voices, or I'll do some stuff, and in my own way, I'll be funny. I'm not a big handy joke book kind of person, but I just say what's on my mind. I don't filter myself. I say it the way it comes out. And I've just. I made, and the thing is, I guess it's one of the things that's hard. And my wife, she just has her moments, with this. She wants it as bad as I do. If I knew of a place to go, I'd go. Trust me, if there was a bar or a club or something, a slumber party or something here in Decatur that I could go to, if we had it, I'd go to it. And it just they ain't nothing like it here. It's small, it's dingy, it's 1,647 people, and me and my wife makes two of those. And I told her back in when it was about a few hundred less back 12 years ago, I could find one or two back when I was single though. But I mean, still, like I said, I'm just gonna put it out here nicely. It's just, a lot of people's got a lot of their stuff going now. And like I said earlier, if somebody's last thing I want to do is somebody come out here and take us up on this offer and have something else they'd rather be doing. If you've got something that you're already happy with, you're already doing it, please stick with it. Don't come out and throw it all in my face or my wife's face and expect us to like it in the first 5 minutes. I don't mind you having friends and stuff like that, like I said. And, if you're one of them, and if you've got a few family members, then my wife would be glad to meet them, but I can't, the only thing I can't do, I'm trying to be nice about it. I can't guarantee you how they're going to take to me or my wife. You may like us. You may, that might be the deal, and you say, well, what do I do? Well, it's like I said, me and my wife had to put our family away. All my school friends, I've done away with them. And if that's something you're not willing to give up, if that's what it took to keep us, well, then I ain't going to make you stay. But, I'm going to tell you either got that or the highway, because I'm not going to be forced to like somebody's friends or family. You know what I'm saying? When you come here, you know what you get. Me and my wife. That's it. Ain't no other kids. Ain't no other family hanging around. Ain't no other stuff. It's just us two. We're in this little old apartment here in Decatur, Tennessee, right next to Stevenson Square Apartments, just right down from that, right next to 5 Point Baptist Church, right up from that. So if you know where any of that's at, that's where we're at. We got a little orange trash can down there. It says K&N Services or Disposal Services or whatever it says on it. They come pick up our trash. We got our checks today, so we got a little food and got something out to eat. And everything like that. Watched the Braves today. They lost. I think it's like 5-4 or 6-4 or something like that. But we're not gonna win all of them. But I predicted last year for some reason after Hank Aaron died, I thought, man, it's the year the Braves should win it. And I don't know. I just had a gut feeling. But no, I one thing I am good at is figuring out whether I like somebody or not. If somebody's in front of me, I got a hiccup. But if somebody in front of me, I can kind of tell. I'm not trying to be psychic or whatever, but I've got that about me. And somebody's.
The cop called me. He didn't check up on me. What did he say? He didn't leave me a pretty message.
Well, I'll be lucky they bought you that stuff they brought.
True. I'll have to tell thank you tomorrow.
But where's your Gatorade at? Oh. But, and like I said, I can be good and everything, and I can do what I know I can do, but my wife and knows how hard it really is. It ain't about.
Thank you.
Well, that wasn't me.
Thank you.
You called me, but it wasn't me.
Thank you.
It's them that bought you stuff.
Well, you took care of people.
But
I'm gonna just
okay. But no, I'm a good person. I want everybody to know that. It's tough. Like I said, I'd be here all night trying to tell you what we've had happen to us and why it's happened. A lot of it I don't understand. A lot of it I don't know why it happened. It just started all of a sudden, all this stuff piled up on us. Oh, we've had people, do stuff and families. People show out, act up, and they'll tell you different. They'll always be, oh, we didn't do that. Oh, I was there. I witnessed it. My wife witnessed all this stuff. Like I said, I'd be here all night explaining everything. But, I just thought it'd be cool kind of come out and do like, and take a chance on maybe making one of these videos. And like she said, we got a ring over here, a nice, neat little ring. It's almost $900. Time you add tax to it, it's going to be a little over $900. But we've got a big gift bag she mentioned earlier. Got some stuff in there, some nail polish, and some neat little things. Me and her just going to sit down here at the wall, maybe add a couple things to it once in a while. But, we really want to show our bestie, our unicorn bestie, that, we love you. And if you're the lucky lady out there, and like I said, the best person that we could possibly get is somebody who didn't have much. That's usually been the ones that's liked us the most. We just didn't get to meet any of them. We had once or twice. We had somebody come off Facebook. One of them got intertwined in some fake ad junk, and then one, she was trying to help out her bestie, and I've explained all that to Carrie Walker at there was another one after that came along, and I didn't go nowhere. They was in school, more worried about that. I'm just tired of waiting. I'm tired of starting and stopping. I want something near home where me and my wife can kind of breathe easy, and we can go to and from if we had to. We can talk and text on the phone for a little while. Like I told my wife earlier, I'm gonna have to switch some stuff up, and just for my safety, my wife's safety, and our unicorn bestie's safety. Not because I'm afraid you're gonna do something, not because I'm afraid I'm gonna do something or my wife's gonna do something, but I'm gonna go over this stuff, and I'm gonna go over a good portion of it and make sure that, because the person that may come may not even see this video, but I'm just saying, if you happen to see this video, you'll kind of already know to expect what we're going to do. And like I said, I wish I didn't have to do what I'm about to tell you, but I need to talk about what's important to me and my wife, and where your head's at. If you've been hurt, if you've been abused, how you go about it, and if you'll let me handle it the way I know I can handle it, even though I've not been in those shoes hardly. I can tell you what should be done and how to go about, and I know how to put stuff away and move on and go to the next thing. Talk about something and go on, but some people can't do that. And I just don't have time to waste. That's what makes me angry. That's what makes me mad. I have a short fuse when it comes to that. I don't have time for that. But if you smoke just a little bit or drink a little bit, I don't mind, as long as it's not all the time or most of the time. If it was just a spare occasional thing, or every couple hours on a cigarette or something, it's just a small one, I'd prefer that nobody do any of it. But again, you got to, if I find a compromise, I'll find it. I like I told my wife, I hated that I couldn't work with her on that, what I dubbed the crack whore, Susan. I just couldn't find a way to enjoy it. I couldn't find, I felt like I felt like I was being run over. I couldn't enjoy it. My wife meant well with it, and she fell for the I was on the old Facebook trick, and I told my wife I wasn't up there. I was down here when she called me that night, and when she called me about it, I hesitated and I said, yeah, but like I said, it come back to bite me. And I don't want, and the thing is, I don't want people out here to win. I don't want the gospelers to win and all that stuff. But, I told my wife, and she just needs to understand, that, and I know she understands, it's hard for her. It's hard for her to wait, and I know it's hard for me to wait. I've been looking to get away from this place for a while. I don't like it here. I don't like the neighbors. I don't like some of the stuff here. But I got to put up with it till something changes. But I don't want to throw mine and my wife's stuff on somebody's plate that can't handle. And I don't want somebody's plate that can't handle the way we're raised, the way we're brought up. Like I've said in videos before, me and my wife just want somebody we can put our arm around, watch movies with, cuddle them and give them a kiss on the cheek, Like I told like I've said on videos, me and my wife every once in a while likes to have a little fun time, adult, time, sex, or whatever you want to call it. Every once in a blue moon, we'll do that. We'll want to get in the mood to have that. If you were all right with it and you wanted to join in, we wouldn't bite you or nothing. We'd let you join in on us. You know, I'm not going to sit here and make it all about that. I'm just saying, I'm shooting straight up, telling you what we like to do and how much we like to do, whatever. I'm just saying. So if anything, if somebody wants to see a video like this, they'll understand. But I've got to check you out. I've got to know. My wife's got to know that. Because I told her it's going to get like we're going to have like 20, 25, 30 question contract thing. Have all that stuff written down and just check everything out. If I have to, I'll double and triple check. If I've got other avenues I can go, other people I can ask, just so I know if, I may not even have to do that, but, I really regret not doing that the last time, the one we had up here last. So, not trying to compare anybody to her, but, it really does hurt, and that I'm going to have to go back to what brought me to the dance, which is the way I was brought up. And I'm going to have to ask these questions. And I'm going to have to make sure that truthful answers. And I'm going to have to make sure that everybody, that you know what's going on, and that my wife and I both, all three of us, know what the deal is. And we're all in on this together, and we agree to it. Because I kind of bit my own self in my own ass and my wife's own ass when we had what happened up here a little over a year ago, and I don't want that to happen. I don't care if we got a text for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, call on the phone. With these new phones, I can send you a voicemail, voice text thing on the phone. I can record you a message instead of typing and taking extra time away. Like I said, I'm just giving examples. There'll be things like that I can do. I'm not gonna let our unicorn bestie stay up here 2 or 3 weeks in a row. I'll let you stay a night or two after we kind of get to know you a little bit or something like that. If you really like us that well. But I don't want to rush you, and I don't want us to feel like we're rushed. I want us to find somebody that will have a good time and enjoy themselves and like my wife's stuff and understand why my wife is the way she is. We're not that hard to get along with. It's just like I said, everybody's different. Everybody's tastes are different. But I like to find somebody that matches us as close as we can get. We can put down the wrestling stuff and put down a lot of this stuff and compromise where there needs to be some compromises or whatever. But, as long as I can feel free to move, as long as it ain't, stuff that I know I can't do, we'd like to have a long-term relationship with you and last till the rest of our life with you, and grow old together and everything. But we'd like to share our memories with you. And trust me, when age is just a number or something. Whatever gets to where you age a little bit, we'll figure something out. I'll get some of that stuff off TV and we'll pretty you up. And, if it takes that. But you never know it. My dad, when he was 50, he looked like 35, or 30. But anyway, if you get self-conscious about that in your later years, we'll figure something out. That's why we're saying somebody in their 20s, 30s, something like that, and he just didn't care about the news or politics or wasn't really into all that, and you know, I'm not into all that. You know, my wife's ain't not really either. And whether we like to admit it or not, you know, like I told her, the old ways is the way to do things, and everybody tries to put that away or tries to use the old invisible man in the sky, the old God trick, like he's gonna just float you a boat out here and give you something. Yeah, I'm not a big believer in that. You know, but if you had a different religion from ours, we'd try to, you know, talk about it, see what we could do. I mean, you know, at least it'd be somewhere, you know, we'd have our unicorn bestie with us. It'd be something that, you know, if you did have, or if you didn't. I mean, if you didn't, we'd just do what we're doing now. But I'm just letting you know, if there's room to compromise, there's, you know, room to talk about things. We know, like I said, and then my wife kind of hit on this earlier a little bit. That's why she's letting you know if you see this video, at times she'll go outside just to go cool off and go for a walk. And she'll come back in. You know, Crack Horse Susan didn't understand that too well last year. But, you know, hopefully our new bestie will. And this time we'll make sure that I'm in the room and I get the same amount of time as my wife gets. And this ain't something hiding behind a phone or whatever. And this ain't somebody, you know, just trying to bluff. I want the real deal, and I want them to get the real deal with me and my wife. I want all of it. I don't want just parts of it. I want the whole deal. You know, me and my wife ain't out here looking for man and woman couples crap. We ain't out here looking for friends crap or nothing like that. We're looking for this only. This unicorn bestie offer. It's all that's on the table. And, you know, so anyway, I've almost been on here an hour. You know, when I start talking, I can go for a good while, but I'm going to get off here here in a minute. But if you're interested and you're a woman that's on here and got a YouTube and all that, just like I said, Texas, send us a picture. You know, I'm Derek. My number is 423 615 3020. My wife, Jessica, hers is 423 635 2965. But, you know, like I said, we like to shoot basketball, go to the fair. We throw darts, play darts. We like karaoke. We like all kinds of different music. You know, of course, I said that, I think, earlier. But like I said, there's things we like to watch from our kid days and from the days we grew up. Some old TV shows and sports. Sometimes we'll watch boxing, UFC, and all that stuff. So like I said, if you just had a little bit of a mixture in that, you know, just any of that or just something, you know, like that, the more you had in common with us, the better. And the things that you don't have in common with us, you know, we can try it out, introduce it to us, and we'll try it out. If it's something we think we can do, if not, we'll find a way to make it work, compromise with it. If I can find a way to compromise, which is what I want to do. I don't want another Crack Horse Susan up here that just watches movies 24/7 and has fucking kids up her ass 24/7. You know, if I was gonna have kids, I'd want some of my own, and you know, and I wouldn't mind to have our bestie be our surrogate mother. That's what you call it. You know, and I wouldn't mind mind doing it. Because I like to raise my own kids up the way I want to raise them up, not just, I don't want to have to deal with anybody else's kids if I can help. I'm not a kid hater or nothing. It's easiest for me if I had my own kid, and uh, it's just something I definitely would plan out because right now I don't work. Uh, I try to choose not to work because I ain't too thrilled with how the bosses over you treat me. So I used to work part time at Hardee's and stuff like that. But no, I mean we'd cross that bridge if we crossed it. But I just like to do it right instead of just half these women saying they're getting hurt, getting raped and abused, and flaunting their stuff out there, and you know, letting their bellies show and their legs show and everything else. I think somebody ought to have to earn that privilege. I think women ought to make everybody earn it. Am I going to be able to teach all women that? No. But I'm just saying it'd be a nice thing to practice. I also think all this stuff should be taught in school a lot more. I think subjects ought to be surrounding this. Help young boys and young girls understand the realization of life. They worry too much about English and science and math and all this other stuff and spelling and reading kids' books and things. They don't focus enough on reality subjects of life and that's what they really need too. There ought to be a way you can have 2 or 3 subjects in a period, and make more out of it. But like I said, just kind of want to come out here and tell you that I agree with my wife. I'm a good guy. I'm not trying to be a bad guy, but I am like everybody else. There ain't but so many people it's gonna fit, and there ain't but one room for one more person. We're gonna make this offer, clear. If you was to have a female bestie or something, and if somebody real close, we'd take it too. We could live together if it had to. We had, the one with Carrie Walker when she had an extra bestie person that she liked, but like I said, everything didn't work out. There's a whole video on that. But anyway, our main goal is just to try to find one, that don't have much, that really appreciate these things and really appreciate all this stuff that we're going to do and want to do. If you wanted to change your last name to ours and have it done that way, we could do that later on when we got to getting everything out and figuring, getting to know you. And like I said, we can go do stuff. Like I said, we don't have to take it slow like a tortoise or anything, but we need to definitely. I'd like to do it definitely right. Make sure everybody's happy and smiley and there ain't nothing. If there is something out there you need to tell us, make sure you're prepared to get the answers that you're going to get. I don't have to jump through a fireball or the same fireball to understand you. I comprehend everything you're saying. Like we had that one up here from a little over a year ago. I told her the same thing. I said, I get you, but she kept back talking to me and kept trying to run me over, and that's why she got the opposite version of me, because she wasn't listening. And I'm not gonna give second chances very often. But I did her, and I tried to make it work. So if I get, and I understand, like I said, we're gonna have a little something here and there, maybe every once in a blue moon. But as long as we can sit down and reasonably talk something out, because we know it's gonna happen. Um, but 90 something percent of the time, I want to make it an enjoyable day. I want our bestie to make it as enjoyable as possible for us as we can for her. And if you're that girl, I don't know what your name's going to be exact positive, but Jessica means a message from God. So that's my wife's name. I don't know what any of the other names mean, but if you're out there, just come after us. We're here. We just don't do money cards and all that crazy stuff. That's why we are telling you, make sure you're between here and Athens. Somewhere within 5 to 30 minutes. Somewhere within this range where you can go to and from. We don't want you out there from all over the United States. We want you somewhere around here. And, sometimes we'll play video games and all that kind of different things too. But like I said, I've been on here a little over an hour now. It's long enough. I'm getting tired now. But anyway, I'll come out, or we'll come out later. We'll start trying to make more videos like this, positive videos. Thanks to subscribers. If you like something, let us know. Like she said, if you want to chat or whatever. I don't endorse it because there's not a lot of time to get to know anybody, and I don't know how you go about looking these people up or how you know who's who. So if we're ever out here, and as long as our computer still works, we'll try to come out and entertain you. But if we was to not be out here, and what's the sixth video? This offer's still on until we find something. So if we find something, we'll let you know. And if you text and we actually have something, we'll let you know as well. So, but right now we don't have anything. So all the ladies in the Decatur to Athens, Tennessee area are welcome to hit us up. Just text us and send us a picture. Let us know that you saw this video so we know it's you and not a wrong number. Like I said, after we text you a couple times, we'll then know that we'll go from there. We'll call and talk on the phone for a while. And then we'll see, when it is you can meet up or whatever. We'll figure it out. Or if somebody brings you, we'll pay them a little bit when we get a little bit of money, and from our payee, then we'll pay them in person or something. But we'll show our IDs and all that good stuff when you come in person. And then you'll show us yours at some point and all that good stuff. We'll do that in person. We're not doing that crap over the phone. That's why I'm saying a lot of this new stuff frustrates me. So like I said, if you're somebody out there that knows what you want, well, come on, girl. And my wife would love to have you. Maybe you've lost a parent. Maybe you've lost both your parents. Maybe you don't have much going on. You're just out there in the world. Just don't know what maybe this offer sounds good to you. But, and just come on. Like I said, I even if you ain't homeless, if you know what you want and you ain't scared, of anything, and there ain't nothing to hold you back or keep you from coming, well, come on. Anyway, we'll see you later, all right? Bye.